So today is Wednesday. It is the 12th of July and it is 12 p.m. New York time. So we had CPI today. CPI came at 8:30 in the morning. This is all New York time when I say the times. Bullish I've been for this whole week. It was for where this CB is, it became an inversion fair value gap. And as long as we trade above this, I thought it was going to aim for the buy side liquidity and this weekly volume imbalance, which it looks like it's going to tap into. If we look at the smaller time frame, so we were trading down here before CPI. So I said that people's buy stops was going to be here. There's going to be here, and then there's also going to be down here. So I didn't know whether CPI was going to take the low first before running up, or was just going to run and take the high. You just have to just wait after CPI to react. So clearly, if you see here, we've been dropping down lower, taking sell side here, sell side, sell side, sell side, before it runs up to take the buy side. So after this CPI came, about half an hour later, if we take a look and just draw a fib from this low here to this high, price taps into the equilibrium. So it does tap into it to the T. So that's 53. And the low is, if you look at there, so this is 53 here. The low is 52. So if we take a look at the 1 minute now, and this is they're called the advanced ICT breaker. This is my favorite entry at the minute. So it made a low, a high, a lower low. So here is the breaker. So it'd be this candle here. But we're getting in before the breaker actually forms. So it's not a break and retest. We're anticipating that price is going to run. So we're going to get in at this inversion fair value gap here. So this CB, I'm trusting that it's going to turn support, an inversion fair value gap. And I actually got in here. My stops were just below here. And first target was this high. Was this buy side here. So there, that was my first target. You can also, obviously, watch the video of ICT to get the full video. But if you draw from this leg here to here, and you get a standard deviation of 1. So we just draw that across like that there. So then these are the targets. So 1 standard deviation, 2 standard deviations, and 3 standard deviations. Matches literally with the high of the weekly imbalance. If we look at the weekly imbalance quickly, that volume imbalance there, it matches up nicely with the 3rd deviation. So we just draw that across. It is literally just lines up perfectly. So if it lines up like that, it's got quite a strong, more higher probability that it's going to run that high. So yeah, you can get in that inversion fair value gap there. That's your first entry potentially, and then this becomes a bullish breaker. So let's just take that away, make it a little bit neater. Make this a little bit neater. Retest that, pulls up higher. There's an order block here, so you can get into this there. You can get into in that order block if you get into order blocks, like if you enter on order blocks. And then my next partial take profit was these highs here. And then my second one was the rejection block here. And then it was the consequent encouragement as well. So let's go back on the 5. So this is our target, and this is our entry. So where is it? Is that the consequent encouragement? Okay, so the consequent encouragement already hit with that buy side here. But my next target was that buy side here. Then my next target was this here. However, I just looked at it, DXY, and the DXY ran this sell side here, equal lows. So it hit that sell side there, and it also hit these equal lows here. So I took profit there, and just looking at the time as well, I just took it out. I think I just took it out here after it just took that low here. After it took that low, but however, it's literally the same thing that had just happened with the advanced RCT breaker. So let me just delete these. So see low, high, low, low. Here, so low, high, low, low. Advanced breaker, so we're just anticipating that it's going to run higher. This could be done as an inversion fair value gap. You can enter as it breaks above, retests, enter on that, and runs higher. Where does it run to? Well, you can have your target. If you want a low fruit, you can have a target 1 deviation, 2 standard deviations, 3 lines up again perfectly with the weekly volume imbalance. And then it's happening again here. Low, high, low, low. This is another CB here. You can get in again once it breaks, retests, gets in there. Consequent encouragement as well. So you go from there. Nice consequent encouragement, runs up higher, turns into a breaker now. So all these bullish candles here is a breaker, and it's shown that it wants to respect it, and it's running up higher. So multiple chances of getting in to that, and now it's going to run into this. I'll be probably done for the week, because then I'd have to just figure out where price wants to go to next. So yeah, just maybe take a couple days / a week, just to wait for the market to decide what it wants to do. But yeah, if you found that helpful or anything like that, then leave a like. Yeah, cool. Shout out to Michael J. Huddleston, ICT. It's all on his YouTube for free, and that's how I learned all this. So yeah, sweet.